The history of colonialism and the centuries of being ruled by Western powers has made Southeast Asian countries of today very sensitive to any and every attempt by large powers to threaten their sovereignty. When the British left their remaining colonies in Southeast Asia, the Malaysian Federation came into existence. The Southeast Asian country consists of two landmasses, separated by a 700-kilometer stretch of the South China Sea. Just above Singapore lies West Malaysia, while the middle landmass of Indonesia is crowned with East Malaysian states of Sarawak and Sabah. By its recent airspace incursion, China thought that Malaysia will take all of this lying down. But this military adventurism and aggressive posturing did not go down well with Malaysia, and it has retaliated in what is a double whammy for Xi Jinping. Hi, and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Shubhangi, and in this video, I will tell you how Malaysia has responded to Beijing's air threats by scrapping a $1.8 billion project with China. Let's begin. China deployed vaccine diplomacy with great aggression. However, with the latest development, it seems all of it was just a house of cards which is falling as we speak. In the latest fallout of Beijing's vaccine diplomacy, Malaysia has scrapped a $1.8 billion Singapore Kuala Lumpur high-speed rail project, which was being built with the assistance of China Railway Engineering Corporation. At the same time, following mounting evidence that the vaccines have limited efficacy against the Delta variant currently ravaging Southeast Asia, Malaysia's Ministry of Health announced yesterday that the country will stop administering the COVID-19 vaccine produced by China's Sinovac Biotech once current supplies run out. These developments can be considered a response to the recent air threats made by China. As per reports, the government, developer Iskandar Waterfront Holdings, also known as the IWH, and its Chinese partner will not proceed with an equity deal for a planned mega project near Malaysia's capital, the parties stated in a joint statement. The agreement between IWH and its partner China Railway Engineering Corporation to acquire 60% equity in the Bandar Malaysia Mixed Commercial Project for US $1.77 billion lapsed on May 6th due to a failure to meet terms, according to a statement released on July 14th. In early June, 16 aircrafts from the People's Liberation Army Air Force conducted a large-scale transport formation exercise over the South China Sea near Borneo on Monday and entered the airspace of Malaysia's exclusive economic zone. The Royal Malaysian Air Force said the Chinese aircraft were in a tactical trail formation spanning 60 kilometers or approximately 37 miles. In response to the blatant incursion made by China, Malaysia dispatched two Hawk 208 fighter aircraft. By provoking Malaysia in such a brazen manner, China had just played with a major Malaysian fault line and most definitely angered the Southeast Asian country. Invisible to the world, China demonstrated to Kuala Lumpur that it could divide Malaysia into two halves without the country knowing what had hit it. Since then, Malaysia has found itself in a tight spot, and while it was expected that some action might follow, the latest steps show that it has had enough of China's belligerent attitude. According to Malaysian Health Minister Adham Baba, the Malaysian government has acquired around 45 million doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine, which is enough to cover 70% of the country's population, compared to 16 million doses of the Sinovac vaccine. As Malaysia confronts a spiraling outbreak of COVID-19, the statement came on the third consecutive day of record COVID-19 infections. Malaysia now has 880,782 illnesses and 6,613 deaths, making it the worst infected country in Southeast Asia per capita. Malaysia's decision reflects growing concerns about the efficiency of Chinese-made COVID-19 vaccinations against the more easily transmitted Delta variant. In such a situation, Malaysia no longer seems inclined to remain in the good books of China. It wants to show Beijing that taking the Southeast Asian country lightly will lead to considerable consequences. The scrapping of the $1.8 billion project with China, as well as dumping the Chinese Sinovac vaccine, are obvious signs of Malaysia's anger against China. The low efficacy of Chinese made vaccines, along with the country's assertive military posture, is expected to damage China's regional prestige in Southeast Asia. China's threats in Malaysia are simply not taken lightly.